The broadcast has been stopped.
It just started, so it's kind of lagging.
All right. All right. I see. How do I make it full screen though?
Mm.
Oh, it's right there. Initialize. A pig.
Oops.
Oh, excuse me. Black stained clay. What are you making?
Magician never reveals his secrets.
Really?
Crud, I don't know. Oh, that's how you go down. Okay, I'm not used to these controls yet. You're gonna be here a while, Justin. Just saying.
Yeah. Justin, I think my dad woke up.
GGU. Hide. GGU.
And he just messaged somebody saying hi, and he said he reported you. Let me guess. No, I can't guess.
This is just a
In
foot.
Roblox.
This is just a foot.
Oh, um, Elmo.
No.
In Roblox, pixel art is so much easier.
What do you mean?
Like, there's this game called Pixel Art Creator, and all you have to do is drag your mouse or just press down. So hey, this man has a fat foot.
That's the foot right there. Wait.
Are you making your own guy?
No.
No,
Hold on.
because he has no red in him. Are you just making this from scratch, or have you done this before?
I'm making this from the Google.
So you're a trained professional, aren't you?
This used to be all I did on my PS3.
Pixel art.
Yeah. Because nobody else had a PS3. So I was just by myself in terms of being able to play with anybody.
True.
I mean, Ty would get on the occasion, but that's Ty.
Well, I have a heavy airplane that's black, and I can crush my head open with it.
Okay then.
Next time you come over, I'll show you. Oh, my bad. Listen, so I had so many microphone fails. Like, I thought that when I thought that when I turned down the volume or turned down the rocker thing, that you guys didn't hear me as much, but that was not true. So you guys were hearing me at the same volume. And then I also thought that if I unplugged the head, because you know how some headphones have it um like
Mm-hmm.
there's a headphone jack that on the headphones and they're attached to the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I thought when I unplugged it from the headphones and not from the controller that it would mute me, but that didn't happen. Mario.
Mm-mm.
Um.
Why would it be Mario if it has dog paws?
Oh, I didn't see. What about? Is that Harambe?
No. Harambe is not red.
Is it a gorilla with red pants on?
No.
The way you said Harambe. Listen, the way you say Harambe is so funny.
Harambe.
Say it louder.
Harambe.
Say it again.
It again.
Say Harambe.
Harambe.
Say it louder.
Why?
Because it's funny.
But why louder?
Because I can't really hear you. Like, look on stream. And the louder you say it, the more funny it makes. Is it Garfield?
No.
I'm never gonna guess this.
Okay. That's the top of the ear right there. Okay. That I just built. This is like the side of his mane. These are its two feet.
Shoot. It's really delayed for me, by the way, so, because I'm watching the stream, so it's like when I'm talking, it's not when you're. I have no idea. It has no arms.
It's an animal.
Well, like paws. 'Cause I only see two things.
Yeah. The pixel art only has 3 paws on it out of 4. What I'm looking at right now is the ear. Is gonna be the ear. So you'll see in a couple seconds.
No, oh, that one. Pikachu.
No.
Red Pikachu. It looks like Pikachu, but red.
Well then you don't know Pikachu.
Not really, but still, it kind of does.
Okay.
Dang, the chat is so hype. Hey, say hashtag pray for Harambe in the chat.
No. I don't want to say hashtag pray for Harambe.
No, not you, the viewers.
Wait, the viewers are saying stuff?
Yeah, the chat is lit.
It says I have no viewers other than you, so I call BS.
You gotta make it symmetrical.
I'll give you a hint. Fire.
Charmander.
No.
Charmander doesn't have ears.
You'll see, Justin. You'll see when time comes. I'm gonna let you look at it for a little bit. See if you can figure it out.
Okay. Magmar. Magmar?
Nope.
Dang, no Sheezer. That's some good stuff on those shoes. Oh, it looks like Jigglypuff,
No.
but not purple. Or not red. Bruh, what if I don't even know what it is when it's done?
Then that's bad. Because
Do I
it'll be
know
really
it?
obvious when it's done.
Do I like know who it is?
Yes.
I'm Pokemon.
Maybe.
No?
I said maybe.
Oh. Um, I barely know any red Pokemon. Um, I'm never gonna guess who it is. Alright, after you fill in all these iron blocks, back up. So I can see if I know who it is then. Is it Voltorb?
No.
Make a Voltorb after this.
Voltorb would be easy.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's kind of a dead giveaway there.
Alright, back up now. Flareon.
Yeah.
Wait, well, why isn't it
Why
why
what?
is it white? Why is it white?
Because Flareon's head thing is like a whitish yellow. Let me finish.
How are you doing this so good?
I don't know.
How do you know what you're doing?
Magic.
Or maybe you search up Pixel Art Flareon. And then you are looking on Google what it looks like. Yup, that's exactly what you're doing. You're looking. You're looking. Oh. You're looking at someone else's thing on Minecraft.
This isn't even on Minecraft though. The one that I'm looking at.
Oh, well. That's fair.
It's just a pixel art of Flareon.
I want to make a pixel art. Pixel art. Okay.
Pixel art what?
I don't know what I meant when I make pixel art. I want to make something though, but it'll probably be horrible. Like in Roblox, I looked at the like the grid stuff like this, and then I just made it like you're making it, but just faster. Are you almost done?
Nope.
How long?
Listen. I'd say I'm about a quarter of the way done.
Oh. Like it's gonna take another hour.
Probably.
And you should have used gold blocks instead of iron blocks.
No. It's too yellow.
And you
Sand
is like the
falls
perfect color. Yeah, but that doesn't matter because it'll be.
I know.
It doesn't matter. It'll be like under something. Unless you're trying to build down.
Be honest, that kind of looks creepy. That eye.
What?
The eye looks creepy.
No, it doesn't. Kinda does. Valerian. Valerian.
Yes, the third floor.
I'm gonna get copyrighted now, Justin.
No. Gaming with Kev is not mean. For what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna play one dance. Then you're gonna get copyrighted
No.
because Drake wants to make more money by not putting it on YouTube, making people pay to hear it.
That's true. I couldn't find the music video or song or anything. It's all covers.
Exactly. Because he only wants to put it on the play, like the music with the way you have to pay for it, just so he can get more money. Is this a tail?
This is the start of a second ear right here.
Oh, my bad. Oh, nah, I see. The other eye.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks really weird.
I almost pooed on myself.
What?
JK.
Hey, I have someone else watching.
Who is it?
Mm.
Because who's going to be watching a Minecraft pixel art stream at 12 o'clock at night?
I don't know. But hey, you never know. Sounds like something I'd do.
True.
Okay, now his head is complete. Now I need to do the other ear.
Now I make the mane.
Should I fill in the mane or should I make the other ear first?
Fill in the mane, fill in the mane. Hey, why aren't you filling in the mane?
I am. I have to outline it first.
Oh, finish the outline. You threw the brown wool.
No, I got rid of it because I didn't need it.
Oh.
Okay. Who is gonna be fun?
Replace the iron with sand.
No.
Mm.
JK. It's a prank, bro. I'm sorry, but my cat is highly inappropriate. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this.
Does Flareon have a beard?
I don't know. Kind of looks like it, but doubt it.
A big beard.
I want it to become a little lighter outside.
What is that?
Someone just
Big
commented
white
on my
coat.
stream. What is that? It's a
Flareon.
Pokemon.
Idiot.
That's not
Sorry,
nice,
just
Justin.
kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. If viewers, I'm not being mean to your viewers. Wait, why are you putting orange all over his name?
You'll see. That's how it is in the pixel art.
What?
The person commented what? Justin.
Ah.
GGU.
Why?
Made them mad.
I didn't make them mad. Okay, if you're mad, comment, I am mad. If you're not mad, comment, I am not mad.
This is confusing. Hold up. Felt like no.
Just kidding.
He said just kidding.
See?
I am thoroughly confused right now.
I am not
What?
mad.
3. Oh. He said I am not mad. He's just kidding.
Really? Come on, bruh. You know you like me better than this noob.
Okay.
Just
I think
kidding.
that's all the orange.
I'm just asking, what is that?
To answer your question, it's a Pokemon called
Yeah,
Flareon.
it's like, if you know, Eevee, it's evolution. Oh. Eevee, it's evolution of Eevee. Listen, it doesn't look like Flareon because it's white. You have to make it sand.
In the game, dude, it's white. Like, not in Go, but in the original games, it was white.
Oh, I love Pokemon and I like the pixel art.
They commented, oh, I love Pokemon and I love the pixel art.
Oh, probably because you backed up. Oh, Justin, you don't even say thank you to your viewer, even though it's 12:30.
Do you
How are
play
you getting a viewer at
Pokemon Go?
12:39?
Yeah, I play Pokemon Go. Do you? What level are you? Dang, that's looking sick.
The body is gonna be hard.
I did the body already.
No, like
The tail.
the leg, like the torso.
Yes, I'm not that good. I just started and I'm addicted to it. I'm in like level 3. I suck.
I'm level 16. I've been playing for a while. Justin, what level are you in Pokemon Go?
Hmm?
What level are you in Pokemon Go?
17.
Yeah,
I
17.
need to use a lucky egg though.
So the person who's watching is level 3. What team are you on?
Oh.
Or what team are you going to choose when you get to that level?
Justin, did you practice at all for band?
Since the last meetup?
Yeah.
Nope. So you're not alone.
The band is gonna be so bad.
It was like this last year though.
No, it wasn't. Because the 8th graders kind of knew what they were doing.
Well, that's right. We're gonna be 8th graders. I forgot. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Wait, what? I have 4 viewers now.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting more viewers now than you get at normal time of day.
No, my highest was like 12.
Oh.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
No. Did you just assume my gender?
Do you have a Charizard? Because I do.
I don't have Charizard. I have Charmander, but not Charizard.
Bless you.
One of the guys in the comments said, bless you.
Oh, thank you. Wow, your viewers are nice.
Yeah, I have nice viewers. I was gonna be a sellout and say something like, "Oh, if you're that nice, subscribe then," but no, I'm not that much of a sellout. But yeah, if you're just joining now, I was just making some Flareon pixel art before I go to bed. For me, it's almost 1 o'clock, so.
Justin, you gotta keep your viewers watching. Gotta make it entertaining.
What do you mean?
You gotta keep them watching, so it doesn't go down to 3, or 2, or 1. So you gotta make the stream entertaining. So they stay.
Okay, Justin, let's tell them stories.
Oh, story time. Okay, first,
Tell them a couple
I don't know
fifth
if
grade
you guys.
stories.
Oh, 5th grade stories. All right. So
Just to fill you guys
actually,
in.
I'll tell them the story today. I'll tell them the story from today.
Okay.
So, guys,
Hey, what other pixel art do
when you're
you
trying
have?
to pick up girls.
Oh,
at the
hold
pool-
on. So, he asked me what other pixel art do I have. I have this amazing one of the grass right here. No, but I just started this world not that long ago. So this is the only thing I have so far. I'm planning on making all 151. I should have started with the first, but anyway, what were you trying to say, Justin?
So I was trying to tell the viewers,
About
when you're
Josh.
trying to pick up girls, the worst thing to do is be like Josh.
Yeah,
But,
Josh already has a girl.
Also-
Just,
Oh, cool.
yeah, but he asked her out over text. Just
that's what I did with my girlfriend, and we've been together for almost 2 years.
well, yeah, but that's not. You can't get away with that for your life. But anyways, don't be scared. You have to you gotta be confident. So with me, I just walk up to the girl and say,
This
"Hey,
is
what's
not
up?"
story time. This is lesson time.
Okay,
What
fine.
you
Want
making?
story time then? Okay, people that are watching, comment if you want story time or lesson time. Story time or lesson time. The lesson for today will be how to pick up girls. The stories for today will be from 5th grade.
I can't tell the stories because I'm kind of concentrated on this, and I'll mess up if
Yeah.
I say anything. So it'll have to be told from your perspective.
Story time.
They say story time.
Story time. Okay. So, what story should we tell first? Let's see.
Tell them about Tell them about Mr. Bones, our class skeleton.
Okay, so in 5th grade, so we were already, the teacher already kind of knew we were going in 5th grade, we were troublemakers. The first day,
LOL story
she
time.
knew we were troublemakers. But, so we had this skeleton in our classroom. I don't even know why. We didn't ever use him. He was just in there watching us all the
He had
time.
Harry Potter glasses on and a wizard hat to hide a
Yeah.
big bolt in his head.
Yeah, because he got his skull cracked open by somebody. So, so we had Mr. Bones in the classroom, and one day,
We were there
The
early in
teacher-
the morning, like
yeah, we were there very early in the morning,
to just get some classwork
and-
done.
yeah, to get some classwork done, and then the teacher decides to leave the room and go to the office to get some papers, and she has a powered wheelchair, so she can't go that fast, unless she, like, put some turbo on it. But anyway, so she left the room, and me and my other friend named Tyler were in the corner studying our words, because, like, we still had to study words because we were young. So Justin decides to come in the
I
back.
come by and I ask, "Can I join you guys?" And you're like, "No, you're
we
annoying."
obviously say no. And he has a book. He has a book.
I have a
in
math
his
book
hand.
in my hands.
So
and
he
I got mad at
decides
them. and I
Run
ran back to
away
my desk. I ran
and
back to
hit
my
Mr. Bones
yeah, I ran back to my desk and slammed Mr. Bones in the back.
with the
And
book.
and my initial idea was, it's not gonna fall over. He'll be fine. Then I don't turn back and look to see if he's okay. But as I'm running back to my desk, I hear a loud crack on the ground. And I turn around to see Mr. Bones on the ground with his skull broken open again. And
then
I panic.
exact
I think
moment-
what I do is I calm down. I'm like, I can fix this before my teacher gets back. So mid standing him up, like he's in my hands, other half of the skull in my other hand. my teacher walks back in, and
drives back
we
in.
had already caused much trouble before this. Like, she was just done with us. Like, she couldn't wait till the school year ended, so we were gone. So she didn't have a much of a reaction. She looked at me, kind of sighed, like, not this again. It's not even, school hasn't even started yet, really. She looked at me and sighed, and her first words were, "To the office." So I put my head down, and I'm like, "Okay, Miss Meldrum, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Bring the skull to show them what you did." So I had to bring the skull down to the office and show the principal. And my dad got a phone call before school even started saying that I broke the skeleton's skull open. But yeah, that's our story time.
No, alright. Now it's a story that I can say. So you don't have to narrate. What's another good one? How about the story of when I
LOL.
took Mr. Bones' hand off?
Yeah, there's another one with Mr. Bones' hand.
So, one day, I was just not having a good day at all. I already got in some trouble.
You got you in
And-
trouble. I had no part of
Yeah.
it. I was just in the background laughing.
Yeah, and then, so I was really mad. The whole class was laughing at me when I got in trouble. And before I got sent into the office. I was coming back to the office, and my teacher buzzed down saying, "Why has he been gone so long?" But in reality, I was in the bathroom asleep because
You
I
never
didn't
went
want
to
come
the
back to the
office.
classroom. Yeah, I went to the office, and I didn't want to go back to the classroom because I thought it would be embarrassing. So I was sleeping in the bathroom, and the teacher asked, "Why has he been down there so long?" And then they said he left. So at that point, I was in the hallway. Like, I woke up and I was like, "Oh no!" So I was in the hallway and I was just pretending like I was looking at the little projects we did on the wall, and there was a teacher outside walking her class to the music room, and the teacher asked our teacher, "Is he supposed to be outside?" And she was like, "Who?" And she brought me into the classroom, and that was when I realized that I messed up bad. So I got sent down to the no.
Yeah, you got sent down to the
No.
office again. She didn't send you back down to the office. She just told you to sit down and do your work. So
Yeah, she told me to sit down and do my work. So
it was our project. Like, we had to choose like a subject or whatever and do it so like write a paper on it. So you were typing away and just got mad.
I was like really mad because everybody was watching me. Everybody was looking at me, and it was just so embarrassing, and I hated everything. So our teacher is like, she can't really walk that good, so she sits at her desk most of the time. So, and some of the desks, we were small, so some of the desks could block like her point of view. So, and that was right next to Mr. Bone. So I was so mad. I sat next to Mr. Bones where she couldn't see me, and I just looked at his hand, and I saw the opportunity to get back at her, even though she didn't do anything to me. I was just mad. So I saw that Mr. Bones had wires in his hand. So I started carefully de-wiring and twisting his hand off. And she came over there and she saw his hand in my hand.
No. What happened is she
No,
said,
oh yeah.
"Where's Mr. Bones' hand at?" And I looked over to you and I saw the color of your face, like drain. And she's like, "Where did his hand go?" And you're like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Well, because I was across, like I was like next to you. I was like next to you in the seats. And I'm just sitting here trying not to die of laughter because I know what you did." And she's just like, "Where's his hand at? You're the one sitting next to him." And you're like, I don't know." And she's like, "Get up." So you get up, and there is Mr. Bones' hand sitting
What are
on
you
the
gonna
chair.
do next for pixel art?
And then Miss
Wait,
Meldrum,
hold on.
that was her name.
To answer your question, I'm
She-
gonna probably do Charizard or something. For that. Oh no, I'm gonna do Celebi. Okay, anyway, Justin.
What she said, she was at this point, she was done, like, she was done with us, like, she retired the next year. She didn't even keep teaching. She ended her career. But what she said, "Justin, pick up Mr. Bones' hand, go to the office and show them what you did." That point, everybody in the class was looking at me again, and I was about ready to, I don't even know, I was just so done with everything. So I had to stand up and bring Mr. Bones' hand to the office, and this person was laughing at me. So I took the chair and I threw it. Well, I didn't throw it, like, I tried to bring it up.
No, you
Since the chairs
didn't. What are you
weren't attached.
talking about?
No, like,
You're
remember,
making this
like,
up.
no, Justin, was this, no, actually, that was a different story. When
Yeah, we have a lot of stories.
When Kevin got me in trouble. Remember when Kevin got me in trouble at lunch?
Yeah.
With Cynthia and the girls?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I remember
anyways, so I brought Mr. Bones' hand. I was walking slow. I was walking the walk of shame down to the office. I was thinking about going in the bathroom again, but I just didn't. So I walked down and I went to the office, and they said, what do you need?" And I said,
I need
the
to talk
hand
to
up
Miss Ewald
and said,
again.
No. I put the Mr. Bones' hand up and said, I didn't say anything. I just stood there looking at them, and they were like, "What?" And then, that was when Miss Meldrum buzzed down the intercom, and she said, he took Mr. Bones' hand off. I got to call home. I went
Another
back to
one.
class.
Another call home.
Yeah, another call home the same day that I got that other call. So I went back to class and I sat down in the chair. I didn't even go to the bathroom and sleep in the bathroom again. I just went back to class. I looked at Justin when I got inside, and
I was dying. Like, I couldn't stop laughing.
I looked at Justin. He looked at me. He started dying, laughing so hard. He was like, "What?"
Ooh, Justin, I want to tell
Why
him about
did
the dollar ring one.
Oh,
The wedding,
okay.
the quote-unquote wedding ring.
Yeah, so when I went home, I got a beating with the
Yeah, his
belt.
dad was not happy.
Yeah, this was like the 20th call or something. home. So, next story
Can
about the dollar
can I
ring.
tell him about the dollar ring, or do you want to tell him?
You can tell them,
Okay.
because this was more focused around you.
So, one day, Justin comes to school with this fake plastic green, not green, but like a fake plastic ring in the form of a dollar sign. And Justin told
They have
me,
fake diamonds on it.
yeah, he told me there was real diamonds on it, and I believed him, but they were just fake diamonds. And he told me, this is my mom and dad's wedding ring. I'm like, well then why do you have it? He's like, I took it off my dad's dresser. I'm like, if it was their wedding ring, he wouldn't be able to take it off. And he's like, oh well, he did. I'm like, okay then. Anyway, so the entire day he was just pricking off like diamonds on it, and I thought his dad was gonna get mad because there was gonna be no more diamonds left in there. And he told me stuff like, oh, this is worth $1 million, and all the sorts of stuff that I believed. I was dumb in 5th grade. Anyway, we go out for recess, and he looks at me, he's like, tell me what to do with this. I'm like, okay, I dare you to go put it in the sewer, because our playground had a sewer gate in it, like an opening to a sewer. So, and keep in mind, I'm a slow, fat kid in 5th grade, and Justin is like Usain Bolt. He goes flying over to the sewer, and I'm screaming, Justin, no, I was kidding, don't do it, and everything. And I kind of just look out of my vision, and I see him squatting down over the sewer, dropping the ring in. And I got scared, like, that he was going to tell his dad it was me. And I almost started crying and everything. And Justin put on a pretty good act, too, like, he was upset about it. And this isn't even the good part. Like, the next day he came to school saying his dad put an implant in his head to make it so he could see at work whenever he'd laugh in school and shock him. And I believed it fully. So I tried my hardest to make Justin laugh. And then the next day he's like, oh yeah, my dad just took it out. And I thought, sitting here like, dude, your dad's the richest person in the world. He can afford all these surgeries. He can afford this ring. And then, not until last year, a year after the incident, he told me it was fake. I'm
2
like,
years.
something seems sketchy about it. Yeah, 2 years. I'm like, something seems sketchy
LOL,
about
I
it.
remember
So.
when Justin told Emmy about this in school.
Oh wait,
Oh,
someone's watching that is subscribed to me because someone just commented, oh my god, I remember when Justin told me that in school. So who is this? I can't tell. Anyway, Justin, what should we tell him next?
Let's tell them. Let's see. Let's think. Let's tell them actually elementary school stories, not just 3rd grade or 5th grade. So
Oh, what
there
about
was
the
this,
time
there
that
was
I
this
almost died?
one beautiful day in 3rd grade.
I'm gonna
We
go
went
ahead
out for recess.
and let you tell up to the climax of the story.
Okay.
Any of my loyal
So-
subscribers would probably know this one.
Okay, so we went out for recess. It was a beautiful day. And me and Justin, our reckless selves, just enjoyed seeing destruction. So there were like pavement chunks on the ground. So we would throw them at the ground and watch them explode. And so we started throwing them really high in the air. I don't know how the teachers didn't see us throwing giant rocks in the air. And I don't know how they didn't hear them exploding on the ground. But, so I picked up one rock. It was about the size of somebody's...
Like, it looked like the size of like 1.5 clenched fists.
Yes.
I'd say around there.
So, I'd take the rock and I throw it as high as I can. And
what happens is,
Justin was standing around in the area trying to look for some more rocks.
and Justin yells at me, "Justin, move, there's a rock coming." I'm like, yeah, right, I'm not gonna move, I'll be fine. And then you got more serious, you're like, "Justin, there's a rock coming, move." And he threw this so high up that we had enough time to have an actual conversation about it. Like, he's like, "Justin, you need to move, there's a..." And then I look out of my corner of my eye. I look out of the corner of my eye, okay? And I see this shadow getting larger and larger, coming to my head. And then I believed him, and I'm like, okay, it's too late to turn around. I accepted my fate. And the second the rock hit my head, I was on the ground, screaming in pain. And my great friend Justin here was laughing. I'm sitting here bleeding out on the ground because of the cut in my head.
I'm dying of laughter.
He's just dying of laughter across the playground from me. Like, yep, he's dead. Bye-bye. And then to seem like not a bad person, he acted like he cared and tried picking me up and walking me to the teacher. And then my teacher, Miss Rare was her name, hated me. Like, absolutely despised me. And when she was walking me to the nurse, she took the longest route through the school to the nurse.
Oh, no, wait. I remember. So when she saw...
You tell them what happened when I left. Like, what happened when I left? What did you do?
Okay, wait, first, so I was trying to walk you over there, right? And then I was trying to explain to her what happened. I said some kids were throwing rocks up and one hit Justin, but she wasn't even acknowledging that I was there. She didn't even listen. She didn't even, like, look at me. So I just stopped walking, and then you guys were off. So right when you got around the corner,
Hold on, guys.
no, I'm gonna go to jail. But then I fell to the ground, laughing so hard at what the situation was.
The fact that you almost killed me.
I was hoping he didn't die because I didn't want to go to jail. But
Justin,
I was laughing so hard because you felt like...
I didn't tell my mom that you were the one that did it until 2 years ago. 3 years after the incident. She had no idea it was you until I physically told her, so, "Mom, remember when I cracked my head open? Yeah, that was Justin." Anyway.
She probably wasn't surprised.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, I don't like you hanging out with him that much." I'm like, I don't see why that would be an issue. Like, I understand where you're coming from, because I'm friends with him. Anyway, so back to me walking through the hallways. When I get to the nurse's office, Miss Rare is like, "I'll go get your backpack, you stay here, bye," and then leaves. And then my dad ends up having to go get the backpack, and she just walks back outside acting like nothing happened.
Hey.
Who just said hey? Someone commented hey. But hey. Anyway. So she never got my backpack, and I'm sitting here. I passed out in the nurse's office. And I wake up, and my dad's just like, "Okay, let's go, son. We're going to go to the doctor." And I didn't see you for a while afterwards until, like, the school week started up again because it was the weekend. And when I saw you in school, I wanted to punch you so badly.
I didn't even do anything.
What are you talking about? You threw the rock in the air. I mean, yeah, I'll admit I was dumb enough not to move.
That was some guy named God and Anthony 123.
This
Anthony
was so stupid. But yeah, so I cracked my best friend's head open and I laughed about it.
Let's see what great friends I have.
Wait, what? What did he say?
What?
What did the guy say in the comments?
Something about who it was that was commenting. Who said hey or
Oh.
whatever.
You
So
know the
next
kid that
story,
his name was
the story about our substitute
JT1208167. That
teacher,
was me.
Mr. Brown, and how I shot a pen
Oh, Mr. Brown.
across
Yeah, I
the
remember Mr.
classroom,
Brown. Mr. Brown
and
was
it
cool.
stuck into the wall
No,
next to Justin.
tell it again because I don't think they heard. Tell them the entire story.
Okay. Okay, so I like things that shot things.
You
I
like shooting
like
things
guns.
and power.
I like to shoot things basically, and I like to build things. So one day,
I showed Justin how to
decided
make
to
a paper tack launcher. It's made out of paper, a rubber band, and a tack. And I give one to him, thinking it's a good idea.
No, that was different. That was different. Today,
Oh yeah,
it
because you
was the one
modified
where-
yours to make it
Yeah, I
powerful.
modified it. So we were into building things that shot pens, right? So I decided to make one that was very, very powerful, that shouldn't be brought to school, kind of. So anyway, I found out that anyway, Justin was bad at the moment, so he was sitting in the corner of the classroom.
Yeah, what happened in Miss Mulligan's class, our fifth grade teacher, if you were bad, she moved your desk to the corner for a couple weeks, like the corner of the classroom.
Yeah. Anyway.
And I was there like 3 times in 1 year. Like, you had to be really bad.
Yeah.
And then at one point she...
Yeah, that was...
Actually, I'll save that for another story. The box of shame.
Yeah. So, the box of shame. So anyway, Justin sat in the corner, and he had a bulletin board next to him. I wasn't thinking about that. So I was stupid enough to grab a push pin and attach it to the front of the projectile that shot out of the pen gun. So remember, this pen gun is extremely powerful, and I attached the push pin to it, and Justin was like, "Shoot it at me."
I dare you. I said I dare you to him. And you're like, okay.
Stupid enough to shoot something with the push pin at the front all the way across the classroom at him. All the way across. I don't know how nobody saw it. Like, we were reading,
No,
but
Mr.
nobody
Brown saw it.
Well, yeah, but he saw after. Okay, so it stuck in the wall. So luckily, I didn't hit him in the head and kill him. Hit him in the neck.
Again.
Because the thing was traveling so fast. So it stuck in the wall. Mr. Brown walked over.
By the way, Mr. Brown was our
Out of the
substitute
wall.
teacher for the day.
Yeah, Mr. Brown was a substitute.
He
walked
walked
out
over
of the
just like you
wall.
normally patrolling the classroom and
Yeah.
saw it.
And he saw in the wall, and he took it out.
And he looked at me and
called
says, "Do you
me
know
up
what
to
this
the front
is?"
of the classroom.
He looked at me, he's like, "Do you know what this
Yeah.
is?" I'm like, "No." And I said, "I think it might have came from
dying.
Justin." And then he looked at you and walked over to you, and I don't know what happened after that, but I was dead.
Well, from my point of view, okay, so I started dying laughing, right? But I was like, oh no, because it was stuck in the wall and made a loud noise. And then Mr. Brown walked over. Yeah, so I saw him talking to me, right? And then he looks over, and I start looking down at my book like I'm reading. And then he calls me up to the front, and I'm like, and he says, "Do you know what this is?" I say, "No." He says, "Look me in the eye. Do you know what this is?" I said, "No," again, even though that was a lie. He probably knew somehow, but I don't know how I got off the hook. But I don't even how is that? Nobody got in trouble.
When Mr. Brown was by, nobody got in trouble. Nobody. And Mr.
Yeah,
Brown was a nice
nobody
teacher
got
in
in
general, but
Yo,
sometimes with
there
you,
was a
Justin,
push.
I don't know.
Somebody shot a pushman across the classroom, and it stuck into the wall, and nobody got in trouble. And it almost killed Justin again.
Well, no, he ended up making Miss Belgium ban rubber bands in the classroom, but
Well, yeah, but still, he didn't. I don't know how. I should have got expelled for that.
I'm still
That was
baffled at how you
I
didn't.
yeah, exactly. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Okay, anyway, so this story is about the box of shame. Now, as I told you before, if you were misbehaved in her classroom, she moved your desk to the corner of the classroom, no big deal. But
Well,
the idea was to like stop us from talking to whoever we were talking to.
Yeah, and
But
it was only
being
me and
Justin and I,
It's that
Justin and
bad.
Justin, we don't stop talking to each other, no matter what you do with us. So
Even if we're across the classroom.
we were across the classroom, and we were like, we have a signal, okay, to get each other's attention. Every time we want to talk to each other or like mouth something to the other, we go like this, and that automatically gets the gets the other's attention, and then we go from there. And
She tried so many things.
she tried so many
putting
things to stop
our
us from
desk.
talking, and we like threw eraser chunks at each other from across the classroom and everything. And eventually one day she caught me looking at you. She's like, "Okay, no, I've had enough of this." And she takes
tried putting our desk. She tried facing our desk away
yeah,
from
she
each
tried
other.
facing
and it
our
still
desks
didn't
away
work.
from us, and we still talked. So then she got even more mad, and what she did is she called my parents in the classroom, and then after that, she took like a cardboard box, like that held a bunch of supplies or whatever, and put it around my desk so I couldn't see outwards
In the corner.
in the corner, and people wrote stuff like the box of shame on there. I thought it was hilarious because I was 5 years old and I didn't know anything. I thought, oh, these guys think I'm just funny. But yeah, that was the whole story. And then what I did when I got bored in the box of shame, I would always stab holes in the side of it. One time, she walked by and she saw scissors poking out of she saw scissors poking out of one end, and she was like, "What the heck is this, Justin? Can you explain this to me?" I'm like, "Oh, those are my scissors, sorry." And I pull them back in like nothing happened. So then she confiscates my scissors, and I'm only allowed to use them once on the group classroom table. But yeah, I got banned from a lot of things.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
so that seemed like such a cool spot. So I ended up asking for that spot.
He did. He ended up
And
asking to move closer to the teacher's desk in a box around me.
no, but it was still in the corner though. So
No, it was right
fine
by the.
with
It
me,
was
but
first. It was by the bookcases, and then we ended up talking to each other. So she moved us to. She moved you closer to to her desk, so she could keep an eye on you.
yeah. So I asked to move to. So Justin got moved back to a normal table, and I got moved to where he was. But the catch was, she I had to wait like 2 weeks for her to put the box around me. The only reason I wanted to move to that spot was to get a box around me. And she never, I kept asking like every other day, can I get the box? So there was no point in going to that spot. She wouldn't put the box around me. I was so happy when I finally got that box.
Justin, can I tell them about like continuation from Mr. Bones? We remember how we told them that we went to school early in the morning. Well, our teacher had this thing where you could come to school early in the morning if you were missing assignments or just wanted to study in general. And my dad, being my dad, he's like, "Okay, I want you to go there so you can catch up on your grades." And I had horrible grades in 5th grade. Anyway, so usually I was the first person there in the entire school besides the janitor, and I have to wait for my teacher to come by so she can open the door. And when she got there, I would usually go in, but one day she left the door unlocked of the classroom. And I don't know if you heard Justin before, but she has a motorized wheelchair, meaning like she can control it with a joystick and everything and move her around the hallways. But that wheelchair was just for school uses, like she wouldn't take it home. She had a walker that she used. So she left the wheelchair in the classroom. and I walked into the classroom before anyone else was in the school, and I decided it was a good idea to take a joyride down the hallways of the school in that scooter, wheelchair thing. And this went on for days. Like, she never locked the door, and this went on for days where I would just ride around on the scooter and never get caught. Like, I never ever got caught for it. And then I don't know if you remember this, Justin, but remember the one day when we put push pins in our wheels? She's a poor old lady, and we're sitting here putting push pins in our wheels so she can't drive anymore.
Oh my god, we're so bad.
Anyway, what's another one?
You just started Pokemon now.
I did.
No, like Charmander, Squirtle. Yeah. Do
A
Squirtle.
starter Pokemon?
Yeah, do Squirtle.
Squirtle. Okay,
Actually,
one.
do Blastoise.
That's not a starter, that's a starter evolution.
I know, but I want you to do Blastoise.
I'm gonna do a starter.
Fine.
I mean,
What?
I guess I could do Blastoise. Do you really want me to
Oh,
do
yeah,
Blastoise?
So,
Justin, yes or no?
So-
Blastoise or not?
what?
Blastoise or
yeah,
not?
Blastoise. And then Squirtle, and then, well, Blastoise, and then just make the evolution go down.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so anyway, so in elementary school we would have music, right, in like PE and art. So for every what was it? Every on every schedule we would go to these events, and so me and Justin, liking sharp things, we would find these silver push pins. Okay, so we would take push pins out of the wall.
Yeah, we took a lot of push pins from our teachers.
And so there was these push pins that were silver, and they were extra long. So they were like the holy grail of push pins. So when we would find them, we would be so happy. But the hard thing was getting them out of the wall without any teacher seeing you, or without the poster falling all the way down. So every time we would go to, and then there were these clear push pins that looked cool, so we would want those too, and we would like have a collection of push pins.
We had
And
an
then-
obsession with push pins. Like, an obsession.
Yeah,
It was
we
bad.
got giant ones too. We took them off the giant poster. So, well, so we would always take the silver push pins out of the wall, and they were the best ones. They were so cool. I would want more all the time. But anyways, so we had an obsession with push pins, so we always had them. So one day, one of my classmates decided to put a push pin on my chair, facing up.
Classic.
So my desk was on the right of me, so I went to sit down, and I put my hand right where the push pin was, and right in between where my ring finger and my pinky is, like a little lower though, the push pin went into my hand fully, and I pulled it out real quick. It didn't even hurt that much. I was like, how? And then I was just staring at it. I went over, I told Miss Meldrum, and she said, okay,
She didn't
do you
care.
want to go to the nurse? She didn't care whatsoever.
Yeah,
that
she
I
hated
pushed
us.
her.
She didn't
went
care that
into
we
my-
got hurt ever.
She didn't care at all. And I was just in shock because I didn't know what to do, and she, like the only adult, like didn't care if I died. So I was trying to figure out who did it. Like the push pin went all the way into my hand, like that. It was so scary. But so yeah, but we still loved push pins, and we still collected them off the wall.
I would always take them from her jar that she had in front of the classroom.
Wait,
She had a
what?
push pin. She had a push pin bin, like a little lunchbox,
Yeah.
like a lunch, like a sandwich container of just push pins.
Yeah, but I remember it was better because we got those like colored ones off the wall.
Mhm. If you wanted easy
So how
ones,
about you
you
tell
could get
them
them out of the
story
container.
about
But if you wanted cool ones,
the? Oh yeah. So how about you tell them the story about the cutting the bus seat open with the scissors?
oh, I'll tell you the whole story about the scissor blades. So, continuing our fetish with sharp things, Justin and I found out how to take scissors apart. And we took the screw out of a pair of scissors and took the scissors apart. So we had 2 scissor blades and we thought we were unstoppable. And we were like doing this to everybody's scissors because they thought it was so cool. And so one day I got really, really mad at Miss Beltram. And I cut open one of her seats. Like she had a little cushion seat in her classroom. And I got mad at her, so I cut it open. And she didn't notice it for days. Like, days. It was about 2 weeks later when she was like, I'm sitting on the computer right next to the cushion. And she's like, she walks up to it and looks at it. And she looks at me because she knows I did it. And she's like, what'd you do to my cushion? And I'm like, I didn't do anything. She's like, Justin, I know you. You have the thing with sharp things. I know you did it. What'd you do? And I said, I cut it open. So, as her normal response, she's just like, okay. Gave me the cushion. Told me to go down to the office with it. Like usual. Dang it, I messed this all up. Hold on. And she told me that she was tired of my shenanigans and she wanted me to replace that cushion. Guess who still has yet to replace that cushion? Me. Anyway, continuing on further into the story, I took these scissor blades onto the bus and I thought it would be a good idea to just put a little cut on the bus seat. So I did. And then after that, the next day I made a little bit of a bigger one, to the point where I would add them every day, to the point where there was like maybe 10 slices in the seat. And the bus driver went through the security footage and found that I was the one doing it, so he reported me to the principal. And when I went into that office, I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life because there was cops there. There was 3 cops in there. My dad was in there. The bus driver was in there. The assistant principal was in there. And they're like,
I remember you telling me this story.
they're like, okay, you have 2 options. 1, go to jail for vandalism. Or 2, pay for the seat. Of course, I chose to pay for the seat. But that was right after that. My dad wouldn't let me go near any scissors or any sharp things for months at a time. But yeah, I got my scissors taken away from me, and I had to ask to use scissors in the classroom or borrow them from someone else. But that's my story of the scissors. What else
Oh
do we
yeah,
have?
I'm gonna tell them the story about. Oh yeah, how many viewers do you have?
4.
They stay.
Are you guys
They're
still
all
watching?
staying.
Or let me see if they're still watching.
Yeah, cause they probably left.
No, because it would have told me, and I haven't gotten any notifications of people leaving.
Oh well, good thing they're staying. Maybe they like story time. Maybe you should do this more.
Or they could be asleep. TBH.
So anyway, this next story is pretty funny. So prepare yourself. So I I told you I was into building things, so I decided to.
Is this the paper war?
Yes, this is me
Uh-oh.
building the paper katanas.
Yeah,
So-
I know this one.
I decided to make these katanas out of paper that the sheath is the other handle. So like basically it was two swords and they could be put together into like one staff. So I decided to make some really sturdy ones, sturdy paper, and I put electric tape around the grip to make it look really cool. For some reason. So I started showing people them. That was a
And
very
then
bad
people
idea.
made you, like, would pay you to make them for them.
Yeah, people paid me to make these for them.
Me, I just
And-
figured out how to make them myself.
Yeah. But there's this girl named Zoe,
Oh, Zoe Anthony.
and
JK, that's not her name. For purposes, we're gonna call her Zoe Anthony.
yeah,
For
but
privacy purposes.
I made her one. These paper katanas, and she decides to pretend at recess like we're playing the Hunger Games, and like people are making paper weapons and stuff. So she decides to bring them to the quote unquote Hunger Games as her weapon. So she gets in trouble for attacking people with these, and she says she gets asked, "Who made these for you?" So I get called down to the office,
Again.
and okay, there. This funny part is coming up, so stay tuned. I am in the office, right? And they asked me, "Did you make this?" And I said, "Yes." And then they say, "What is it?" So I'm sitting there in shock. I don't know what I'm gonna say. So I decide that the best thing to say is, "I made them," so you can pull them out, have two sticks, and pick up things with them. Even though they looked like swords, and they looked like they were made to be swords. I said, dude, and they were made out of paper, so you couldn't pick up anything but push pins. So anyway, I said that, and somehow, some way, some form, some shape, they believed me when I said they were made to pick up things. So all they said was not to make those any. Listen, that Blastoise is trash.
I know.
It looks like baby Blastoise.
Okay, continue your story.
Oh yeah,
They believed you and everything.
they believed me. So I went back to class. And
You were mad at Zoe.
I think Zoe got a referral. But
I think
was
she did.
so mad. I was so annoyed. I was like, why? But in the end, I made more. I sold them. I made my money, and I used that money to good cause.
Ooh, Justin, I want to tell him about the ramen noodles.
Oh my god.
Okay, so our teacher had an obsession with recycling. So she would always have these bags in the corner of the classroom where you could collect garbage bags for her. And at the end of the week, she would take them down to the recycling place. And someone included a bag. Like we were my friends and I were reading in our reading groups right by these bags, and I got bored, so I was looking inside one of the bags, and I see a bag of ramen noodles. So Justin and I take one of our scissor blades and cut it open, and we don't have any water to cook the ramen noodles on, so we're just like, we're gonna eat these raw. So we split the brick of noodle in half and give it to each other and eat it in classroom. And then we like sprinkled some of the seasoning packet into our hands and ate it like that. It was terrible but awesome at the same time because we were eating a snack in class when we're not allowed snacks because the teacher was literally to virtually everything. But the other friend in our group, Tyler, was like, "You guys are so dumb." And I think that's why he doesn't talk to us anymore, because he's just like, I don't want to deal with them. But it's more on the whole, our teacher was allergic to everything. To show how careless her students were, she was deadly. When I say deadly, I mean deadly allergic to the point where she had to carry many EpiPens on her to pollen. Like that, she was that allergic to pollen. So I'm not gonna name names, but there was a couple kids who brought dandelions after them blooming, so they're full of seeds and pollen and everything, and put them in their coffee. Like, no chill. No chill. They put them in their coffee. Luckily, she didn't drink that coffee, like, because it was cold or whatever, and she didn't have a microwave. But no chill. I was sitting there watching, like, what are they doing by her desk? And I'm just watching them put dandelions and these flowers in her coffee. I'm like, oh no, our teacher's gonna die. I mean, she was old anyway, so if they killed her, then they would go to jail, but I don't know. Like, she was hacking and wheezing at her desk, and she's like, man, someone must open the window or something. And they were looking all scared and everything, like, I think we just killed our teacher, but she never drank it. I'm kind of happy that our friends didn't go to jail, but I'm not gonna say I wasn't happy that she didn't. I mean, I'm not happy that she didn't die, but kind of didn't like her that much. Like, I thought it was kind of cool that they did that. I'm like, ooh, I want to see what happens. Like, I'm not much of a snitch, so I didn't rat on them. I've only ratted a couple times in my life and regretted it because I got beat up. But, and you got anything else, Justin?
They put dandelions in her coffee.
Yes.
Oh.
Or whatever the heck it was that she was drinking at the time. I thought it was coffee. It looked like coffee. It was black.
Well, at least she didn't drink it.
Yeah.
She's probably dead now.
Probably. She probably gave her a heart attack or something.
Yeah, from all the stress we caused on her, right? What if we saw her at the store when we were together?
GG.
Would we say hi? Did she
Yeah.
remember us?
Probably. How could she forget
She
us,
probably
Justin?
can't. Yeah. Remember... I don't even want to talk about this topic, but remember power blasts in the bathroom? No. We're not talking about that. If this video, this stream gets to 10 likes.
Which I don't think anyone's liked it. I don't know. I haven't checked.
Actually, you know what we should do? We should make like real videos, like separate videos for story time.
Yeah, where I just
Or,
build
like delete the stream and
yeah. I just build like this kind of stuff in the background and
yeah, just put gameplay and stuff in the background. And then
Talk about IT, please, Pleiadi.
you could have this pre-recorded, or you could just record it.
Justin.
What?
Justin.
What
One
we
of
should
the-
do? We should
one
like
of
have
the-
episodes
Kind of like BHD.
Yeah.
Justin, someone commented,
Wait, what
please
did they
talk
say?
about it. They want to
Ah,
hear about the Power Blast.
alright. Comment if you think we should start like making episodes of these stories to talk about them.
We're gonna have to
Like,
talk about the Power Blast, Justin. They want to hear it.
yeah, but if we get to it, we should only talk about that if we get to a certain point with this, because if people like these stories, which I don't think I don't think 4 people would be watching the stream.
When I
Or
have only
at
like
one.
20 subscribers, and that's pretty good average for me.
Yeah, but that would gain.
It would
It'd
gain
gain
my channel
subscribers.
popularity.
Yeah, imagine.
Justin,
like,
we'd
it's a
run
win.
on the stories though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we run stories, but we have a lot.
That's true.
We have a lot of good, and we're forgetting some right now. Like, there's so many more that we haven't said.
That's
You
true.
just need to remember them. Like gym stories, we haven't talked about. We haven't talked
Yeah.
about stories in like lower grades and in higher grades, like
Oh,
paper
Justin,
in the hallway.
remember Miss Workus and the whole paper clip in the carpet incident? When I
Erasers.
let's not get to the erasers yet, but Justin,
And we could talk about our dating lives.
no.
No, not like that. Like, remember in second grade, there was 2 twins, Zoe and Zoe.
No, it was Zoe and Alex.
Zoe and Alex. I had a crush on both of them, and
Because they both look the
they
same.
liked me too. So,
Listen, I
but
made you jealous
seriously,
one day because they made me a duct tape wallet and they wouldn't make you one.
yeah, I was mad.
Anyway, Justin, we're
I think we
gonna
should.
after this one, we're gonna wrap up the stream. I'll put my I'll make a channel logo or whatever so you can look it up and subscribe to it. But if you want to listen to more of these stories, but we're gonna tell one
Yeah,
more
I
story
think
and wrap it up for the night because we have to get up kind of early.
Snorlax. Is this Snorlax?
I can't tell you.
Yes, it is. Let's go. Oh yeah. So, anyways, guys, after the story, I think we're actually gonna like, cause I
Head-
think this is gonna make us gain subscribers, like
Yeah.
for real. Like, I think we're gonna make this a series, a collaboration series. And if videos get to a certain number of likes or a certain number of anything, then we'll upload a different story. So like you guys might hear stories twice.
Wait
Like
a
we
minute.
told you like a lot of stories, but for the first couple like videos and episodes, you're gonna hear the same stories. So we're sorry about that. But
You got like the
um,
preview of it all.
yeah, you guys got the preview, but we'll like get like bigger, better stories when if we hit a certain number of likes or a certain number of views on one video, then we'll start getting better and higher, crazier stories
And we can
and
continue this
stories
series
that might
too
not
until
be
we're older.
Yeah,
like
and then
if we have stories
some of the
that
stories
what? Go ahead.
some of the stories might not be with both of us. It might just be random stories that we both have.
Like sometimes I might just upload a video of just talking about his story, or like
Yeah,
one of mine, or both like collab stories. But
yeah. So
let's think of one more story to give him.
okay, let's see.
Okay, we can talk about the erasers in second grade for
That's
them.
kind of short and sweet.
That gives me enough time to build one more. I know that Snorlax looks like doo doo.
What the heck? Snorlax needs to be big.
He is
not,
big.
He's not that. He needs to be like. You should make him from the front.
I think to kind of set it all off for the finale. I'm gonna do a Pikachu or something, or Mewtwo. I can do Mewtwo. Should I do
No,
Mewtwo or Pikachu?
Do Mewtwo in like.
No, I'm gonna do Mewtwo. I'll do Mega Mewtwo later, but first before I get never mind, I did him. But
You should do a smaller one because I don't think we have enough time.
should I just do like a Pikachu
Diglett.
or something?
The Diglett.
Well, I have a cool idea what I can do. It's gonna be kind of like a double art, but still the same, like one thing. Okay, I got this. Think of a story and start telling them, and I'll just
Mewtwo.
build along. I'm not gonna do Mewtwo. I have another idea. They said Mewtwo, but I'll do Mewtwo in another video.
Okay, so it's a good story to tell. What's a good story? So let's talk about in 7th grade when what's a good story from 7th grade? I want to hear something funny happened recently.
Give them the paper story.
The one with you?
Mm-hmm. Because
Okay,
you were pretty
so-
much there the entire time, so you know what happens and everything.
Yeah. So one
My
day,
voice is kind of getting, my throat's kind of getting sore from talking.
yeah. So one day, it was just a normal day. We were just walking through the hallways like thugs, like we usually do.
We just
And-
got done from social studies class.
Yeah, we just got done from social studies. We were going to a band, and so Justin, what paper was it? What was it from?
It was just a piece of paper, like a piece of printer paper.
Oh well, so Justin decides to start ripping the paper up.
Into
In the middle
tiny,
of the
tiny
hallway.
pieces. No, I already
Tiny-
have it ripped up into tiny pieces.
Oh yeah. So you ripped it up in class because they did nothing in class in social studies anyway. But so he had it in tiny pieces, and then he decides when we get so our school is laid out like there's one main hallway, and then there's 3 branch hallways that go into 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So we were coming from the 7th grade hallway to the main hallway, and he decides right when we get like to the main hallway, he decides to throw the paper in the air like it's confetti all over the ground, and then just walk away. So there's paper all over the ground,
And we
So
go
we
through the
went to
normal
bed.
school day like this, and nothing is heard about it. Not a single
Nothing
thing.
is heard.
So we thought, oh, we can get away with this, and it's funny.
yeah,
And
and
then
then
in our second to last class, which was language arts, our principal comes out of the
principal.
speaker and says this. He's like, I am very disappointed in my students of the school because someone had the bright idea to rip up paper into tiny, tiny shreds and throw it around in the hallway, making a huge mess everywhere for me to clean up. Now, I will not
Oh.
clean up this mess. And if you want to come to me and report and turn yourself in, go straight ahead. I don't mind. If not, I
but
can
you know
reward.
the person.
Yeah, if you know who did it, come to me and tell me, and I'll give you a $5 reward. And I froze dead in my seat and looked Justin in the eyes, and he's just dying. Everyone, like, the day before, I had ripped up paper already in language arts and threw it around. But this was on a smaller scale. This was like a tiny piece of paper. But they already knew it was me, and they just looked at me, shaking their heads. And I'm thinking, okay, which one of these people are going to be nice and not rat me out, and which of these people aren't going to be nice? And Tyler, let's bring in my friend Tyler again. He, at the end of class, he's like, Justin, you were the one who ripped up the paper, I see. Should I be a nice friend and not rat you out, or should I get the $5 so I can buy a pack of Pokemon cards? I wanted to punch him so badly right there. Like, really, you would rat your friend out for a pack of Pokemon cards? And what I tell him to do is when we're in the hallway, to huddle around me so no one sees me or says anything to me.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And they're all huddling around me so I don't get caught. And we go to gym. And I think, oh, this is going to be normal. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to get through the day because it's our last class of the day. Not even half an hour before the bell rings to leave, someone comes on the intercom of the gym room and says, Justin P. to the front office, please. And Justin's just dead. He's dying. And I'm just like, oh no.
Because I realized
I knew my
that you know.
demise. And the funny thing is, when I got there, he's like, so filling papers is a good idea, huh? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, sir, for messing up your hallway. And he's like, I can give you 2 options. Suspension from the school, or you can go out and clean it up and just get a call
You
home
always
from your
have
parents.
those easy options. You always have those easy choices.
Yeah, and I chose to clean it up, of course, because I don't want to be suspended. Not yet, at least. So, like, our principal is the nicest principal ever. He doesn't get mad at you or anything. Like, if you're constantly doing stuff, then yeah, you'll be on his bad side. But with me, I've only done 2 things. And the second thing we'll get to in another story. But I've only done 2 things with him, and both times he's let me off the hook with just a call home. And I get out there and I'm cleaning, and my social studies teacher's like, yeah, Justin, I saw you tearing up those papers. I knew you were going to get in trouble for it somehow. And, yeah, our social studies teacher is a straight up savage, like, no joke. He has no chill when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, and this was like right when school was ending too. So yeah, I was just like done with life, and I chose the easy option, and I had him call my mom because my mom doesn't get mad. She just like, really? You're that dumb to do that? Don't do it again or whatever. And yeah, that's it for that. But I don't know if you want to stay up to tell them the other story.
Knowlton Meyer.
What?
Which one?
The one with the... I don't think you're in my 6th grade social studies class.
Oh, what was it about?
When I sung in the class in the social studies, and the guest teacher
Oh
got really
yeah,
mad
I
at me.
remember that. I remember that.
Do you think we have enough
That's
time
only
to tell
one.
him? I can build something
Oh.
else.
Well, I think we should end it here.
No, it's a short one. I can build something.
No, but then they're just gonna know another story, and we're already gonna make episodes.
Okay. I think we're just gonna end it here then. If you guys
Okay.
enjoyed the
They're gonna
stream, you're gonna you're probably gonna get really mad at us for this. But if you guys enjoyed this stream, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna put it up here. It's VRL divided with 2 eyes. Hold on. It has 20
Yeah, guys,
subscribers.
Thanks for definitely tuning in
Mhm.
late at night, like to watch this.
It has 20
To
subscribers.
watch this.
The profile picture is blue. And if you want to subscribe to my friend, it's
Hey, shout me out too.
yeah, negative, right? Or is it infinity? Is it 2 eyes for the, like, is it IIF or?
No, it's 2 eyes in the middle, not I.
Okay, how do you want me to spell it out for them to look up?
Just like infinity, but with 2 eyes. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, even though it's like really late.
Is it
No.
INFIINITY or no?
INFIINITY.
then those are the two channels you can look up. If you can't find Infinity, just look in my subscriptions on my YouTube channel and you'll find them. But if you guys enjoyed the video, you guys can subscribe for more, and we'll be uploading more of these videos for you to see and watch.
You want to hear our crazy elementary school experiences.
But the next one will be a surprise for the coloring. Well, I'm showing them right now the coloring of what it's going to be, but for you to figure out in the next one. But that'll do it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Add me on PlayStation if you want, or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Peace.
Okay, now it's that awkward moment when they can't hear you, but they can hear me. And I say the last few words before I end my stream, but like, I'm gonna keep rambling on and on about just how, yeah,